refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes. They gonna take them.
This is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
We want to do this, man. That crowd. Man. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today, along with two other guys. You see my man Davey Dollars right there in the middle. See my guy, Mr. Yadun son Tomo. Thanksgiving week, y'all. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. A lot of big games to talk about. You know, a guy on one end and the other end. We're gonna battle this tomorrow, Tomo, for the first time of the season. We're gonna battle. So how y'all doing?
It's going to be very, very interesting. You know, it's kind of funny, you know, how the teams in the division is now trying to flip the status on certain teams and saying, nah, y'all got a chance. Meanwhile, when you say your team got a chance against them, they don't want to talk too much. But I'm doing good, man. You know, at the end of the day, like I tell y'all, man, we don't play these games. I'm just a fan. So either way, I could talk trash.
That is true. That's true. I'm excited about today. We get to talk about some Thanksgiving games. Our reaction to Monday night, because you see we were off yesterday. But today is going to be exciting. Can't wait. I also have my show that's going to be here later today. FFC was on earlier today.
Man,
so was BWT. RBO was on at 4:00. So it's some great shows happening today. The network is moving. I'm excited. Man, it's Wednesday, actually. Ha, 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 ha. Winning Wednesdays. So what we do when we win, we turn up.
Turn me up, 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 up.
Good. Do you think, Jody?
Let's get it. So, like they said, we got a slate of games to talk about today. But before we get into that, make sure y'all like this video on 3 platforms. We are streaming this on X, aka Twitter. We are streaming this on Facebook. And last but not least, obviously, we are streaming this on YouTube. So make sure y'all like the video on all 3 platforms. Share the video on all 3 platforms so someone else can come on and watch live with y'all. Subscribe and follow if you haven't done that as far. The subscribers are still growing. Even though we hit 1,000 on YouTube, we're still climbing to get to 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, etc. All right, and Facebook. We need to get that Facebook following up too. Use the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting down throughout the show. Shout out to Cardo in the chat already, Jerry, Worm, Carl. We appreciate y'all for being here early. Use that comment section. We're going to throw them on the screen. But any super chat that comes in, we're going to hold up, stop everything we're doing, and read what you got to say. All right, because we appreciate all the donations. All right, gifts. More gifts. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, the floor is yours.
Man, so thank you, Joe. First of all, I wanted to say that. And it was a song, because you said we got the 1K subscribers, but we want to keep going. You know, what's the song say? Keep rising into the top. You know, hit that subscribe button, man. Give us all you got. Pause for the wild folks in the chat. But it was, but you never know nowadays, man. These kids nowadays with the TikToks and all that stuff they got going on. So, I mean, we wasn't here to react to the game, but we all watched the game. I mean, one of the highest rated Monday night football games in a long time. I don't got the actual numbers with me right now, but I don't know. Davey Shefton might throw that out there in a second, but I'm just saying one of the highest rated Monday night games, and it didn't turn out the way some people thought it was. You know, they had the best quarterback in the league going up against one of a all pro quarterback. So we got to talk about it. You know, you got a new chief at QB. I mean, Jalen Hurts found his footing in that second half as the Eagles rallied back to win 21-17 in their Super Bowl rematch against the Chiefs on Monday night. So we got to talk about our reaction. Dave, I'm gonna start with you.
It was, uh, to me, I think just about almost everyone thought it might be an offensive kind of game. But that was a defensive battle. Um, it came down to the Chiefs only scoring 17 points and the Eagles only putting up 21, but it helped them win the game. I'll say this though. It feels like I feel like Jalen Hurts needs to get better at being able to um anticipate the blitz a little bit. Seemed like he was kind of sort of having some issues last night against that Chiefs defensive line, which is a top 5 defense this year. A lot of people probably did not expect it to be this good. I know Joe said that this would be the best defense that Patrick Mahomes will have coming into his career, but it being top 5, I don't think anyone thought that. But Trent McDuffie had a good game yesterday. I mean Monday, and then L'Jarius Sneed pretty much didn't let AJ Brown do whatever he wanted. I think he only had one catch for about 7 yards, and he's been dominating like the last few weeks. Chris Jones had 2 sacks in the game, but them Chiefs receivers, man, I feel like they need to be your done son because it seems like he threw the ball at least perfect like 3 times, and all 3 were dropped. Kelsey dropped the
Emotional damage.
and then the catch that would have won the Chiefs the game by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. You know, that was egregious. And then on the 4th, it was like 4th and what, 25? He threw the ball and it was dropped again. They could have converted on 4th down, crazy, on 4th and 25, and the wide receiver dropped it. But you know, credit to some of the receivers. You know, Bradbury didn't get targeted that much, so he didn't. All he had was one tackle. Did throughout the whole game. Slade pretty much played a pretty good game, and I mean, Hurts now on the season has 9 interceptions. Oh, shout out to Donnell, Mr. Sunday game day. That's our Sunday game day guy. But did he really do it as a quarterback or running back? Hashtag Mark, I got you, bro. Hashtag R2L. Hashtag Eagles suck. Hashtag Dallas Cowboys for life. Hashtag Jimmy in the ring now.
How about them Cowboys?
Only because of the super chat. That's all.
He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to put that. But that's pretty much my analysis. I feel like it was a good game overall, and I mean, this is supposed to be the tough slate for the Eagles, and so far they've won those games. You know, they beat the Dolphins. They just beat the Chiefs. They got the Bills on Sunday, and they're going to win. They're wearing the Kelly Green jerseys again, so we'll see what happens.
Joe?
All right. Yeah. So I didn't think it would be an offensive battle. I kind of knew it would be a defensive battle. Number 1, Chiefs defense is great. Number 2, Chiefs offense is not great right now. All right. So I kind of figured it would be a defensive battle.
It's pretty
punchy. Watching that game, Hurts was having probably his worst game all year, in my opinion. He had his worst game all year. And you know, the defense get a lot of credit for that. The Eagles defense, holding the Chiefs scoreless in the second half, getting the Eagles offense opportunity at the opportunity to capitalize on a lead. It was time to capitalize on a lead, to get a lead, which they did. So the defense did a great job. All right, Mahomes, I know we gonna kill the receivers. Mahomes didn't have a good game either. Mahomes threw a red zone interception. Travis Kelce fumbled in the red zone. Mahomes was missing people wide open. It was miscommunication between him and receiver. Mahomes didn't have a great game either. If he would have played his game, they would have won, but he didn't. So we can't. I know. Listen, he ain't excuse on that drop. I'm sorry, like you were wide open. Mahomes could have put a better ball on that, but still, it touched both of your hands. You gotta catch that. You an NFL receiver, man. I mean, so he gotta make that catch. So, but we gotta get Jalen Hurts some credit, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get Jalen Hurts some credit. One thing I can say about them Eagles, they believe in your boy. They believe in Jalen Hurts. That defense showed out because they knew if we get the ball with a chance to win the game, our guy gonna come through. And that's what happened. He got the ball with an opportunity to win the game. First, he used his legs, although like Warren said, right, to get that touchdown. And then he looked off the receiver. They put Devontae Smith in the slot, which they always say about CD, right? They put Devontae Smith in the slot. Jalen Hurts looked him off, threw that jump, put it on the money. He caught it. Next thing you know, touch, push, touchdown. So I give him credit. One thing about Jalen Hurts, he's never rattled. He's the same person, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And when your leader is not rattled, the team is not rattled. All right? So I give him credit for that. He's even kill. And so this team is never too high, never too low. When you listen to them talk after the press conference, they're focused. They're disciplined, right? Now, Nick Sirianni is a different story. He a roller coaster. I mean, his emotions be showing like he up and down, but sometimes you need that. It's kind of remind me of, I'm not comparing him to this player. Jalen Hurts is like Jokic. They both even kill. Mike Malone and Sirianni, they firecrackers. They can say anything, but Nick Sirianni kind of. I mean, Mike Malone was talking after they won that championship. So I gotta get on credit, right? So now, but the Chiefs, they show the rest of the league something. Blitz Jalen Hurts. Put pressure on him. He doesn't do well with pressures in his face. Against the Jets, against the Chiefs, those are the two teams that actually put pressure on him the whole game, and he didn't do well in both of those games. All right? So this is going to be a test for Jalen Hurts going forward. I feel like the Bills going to put pressure on him. The 49ers going to put pressure on him. The Cowboys going to put pressure on him. I think people are going to take this and use it, and this is an opportunity for Jalen Hurts to get better so it won't affect them in the playoffs. So kudos to the Eagles. They deserve that W. Great job to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's two things that you said here, Joe. One, Michael Malone was talking after the job was done.
Ooh.
And what he was saying was kind of true because most of the stuff that was like he was coming off like, oh, so y'all think we not good? Boom. Sirianni, he kind of gives you the front runner, like kind of. Whoa, my phone thought I was talking to them, not you, Siri. I'm talking about Nick. All right, but
I didn't get that.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So look, with the Eagles coach. He more is kind of like what you say about Swift, right? Like, oh, he don't say too much when they down, but when they up, what was the first thing he did? He did the little clear the runway all down the sideline. Like, okay, you like that. So you already know how I feel about the Eagles coach. But one thing I will say about the Eagles coach is he actually gives you something in the media. Because my one thing about the Eagles, kind of like what you said about Jalen Hurts, is the even killness. He's the same person from the beginning of the game to the post conference. Literally the same exact person will give you 4 quotes and then just do the job. Like, that's cool. But sometimes you want your quarterback to give you just a little bit. Like, even when he score a touchdown, he's just like, and walk off. It's just like, okay, tush push. Bro, you got like 15 people pushing you. You need to celebrate at some point. Anyway, back to talking about this game. Right? The Chiefs let me down. Because what did you say, Joe? Their defense. Their defense did exactly what they were supposed to do. They were shutting down the run when they had to. Swift, of course, had to. Most of the runs where Swift was getting his yardage, he had to make someone miss. It wasn't like he was just running straight up the gut like he normally was in some of these games. He had to make someone miss, then get his yardage. Another thing is Chris Jones was like, I told y'all should have paid me because he was making an impact that entire game.
He was.
that's more so what I had to say about the Chiefs because we already knew what the wide receivers was there. We knew that they had opportunities to drop the ball. Kelsey, you let me down with the fumble. I watched that drive and I said at some point they're going to punch this ball out. I don't want them to, but that's exactly what happened because you could just see how he was carrying the ball. MVS, I'll leave that for another day. Let's talk about the Eagles right quick. Let's give the Eagles a little bit of credit here because I noticed this in all their games. I keep saying they win ugly, but look at it like this. Good teams do what? They take the ball away and they don't turn the ball over. How many times have we watched the Eagles almost have a fumble but get the ball back? The interception that Hurts through, that almost turned into a fumble recovery from AJ Brown. Like that just shows you the discipline that this team has. On defense, they don't have that many penalties. They've been penalized 54 times this season. That one Dolphins game where they was 10-0. So they know how to play controlled football. Another thing that good teams do is they capitalize on them turnovers. So again, once you turn the ball over against the Eagles, they're looking to score. They did that in that Dolphins game. I don't think the Cowboys turned the ball over in their game. However, when the Cowboys did get a turnover, they didn't capitalize on it. That's how you put the Eagles away. So they're finding ways to win. Their quarterback is making plays when it's time to make plays, and that's what happened on Monday night. Because to be down 17-7 in Kansas City, you're supposed to lose that game. They didn't pitch the second half shutout. So the Eagles defense showed up. Technically, they didn't have to work that hard because, MVS was dropping the ball. But to me, it showed me that the Eagles are who they say they are. They want to be one of the best teams in the NFL, and they're showing up every week, no matter how grit or grind or which way they need to, they're going to win that game.
Yeah, and the Eagles winning that game helps them because they got this tough stretch, and they win these games. Now the Chiefs, I won't be too worried about the Chiefs because we've seen this before. They lose in the regular season to one of these teams, and they see them in the playoffs, and it's a different story. We saw the Bills roll up in Arrowhead, beat them. We saw the Bengals roll up in Arrowhead and beat them. And both of those teams lost them in the playoffs. But I am a little worried about that offense, though, man. Kelsey will have to give more, even though he's giving a lot right now. So, but them receivers, man, they got. But Mahomes got to play better. If Mahomes played good, they win that game. So Mahomes, I'm not gonna put it on the receivers for it because we knew that, like you said, coming into this game.
Yep. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next topic because we got to talk about turnovers. Do you really want to talk about turnovers? Let's talk about how a quarterback franchise is turning over. We got to talk about the Dolphins and the Jets. We got the Black Friday touchdown sale going down, man. Because I don't know if the Jets are actually gonna get touchdowns or we're gonna have to pay for something. Okay, Teddy. Okay, I got you, Dave. I got you. You don't have to say this one. You said DC for life. Shout out to Teddy, man. Host of BWT, 2-month member. I would say 4-month, 2-month member. Let's go Celtics. Hashtag Mace let me down. Hashtag Mac. That's Mace.
Yeah, the words, the letters playing with
I gotta make my screen bigger. Mac let me. I don't even know why you saying Mac let you down. Let me read this, man. Hashtag Mac let me down. Hashtag Chiefs let me down. The Chiefs let you down more than Mac Jones. I'm sorry, Teddy. That's all. But shout out to the super chat, man. We need Macy every time we watch the Patriots.
I mean, watching them is like having Mace. Like I'm being Mace.
Like next Friday, he's pouring the hole. I can't see. But we gotta talk about we're not talking about the Detroit Lions. We're talking about the Dolphins and the I'm about to say Detroit Lions. See, calm down for the wild ones in the chat. No. We gotta talk about the Dolphins and this Black Friday sale. See, this is what happens when you do a show early and I don't get a nap. You're doing the Black Friday touchdown sale, man. We gotta talk about the Dolphins at the Jets. For some reason, I like what the NFL did this year too with the scheduling too. It's a lot of rivalry. They made this day for rivalries and Black Friday. It's all rival. It's all division rival games. So I think the Dolphins beat them the last time they played. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look at it, all of the games. And they technically outside of this one, they all mean something.
Yeah, last time they played, the Dolphins beat them to get in the playoffs.
Yep. So, of course, the Dolphins are finding their stride right now while the Jets are still looking for their replacement signal caller. Who you got winning this game, Joe?
This is going to be easy. All right. Hold up. Okay, another one. All right. I'll do this one. I like the ending of this one. Shout out to Jerry, the first
Oh.
R2L superstar member in R2L history. Member for 4 months, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving to my second family, my R2L family. You are all my guys. Go Commanders. Left hand up. I added that last part. But
You
shout out to
definitely
you,
did.
Jerry.
You definitely did. You definitely did.
Shout out to you, Jerry. We appreciate you, man, a lot.
We do. We do. Outside of that last part.
All right, so this is gonna be very quick and easy. Who the quarterback again for the Jets?
Trevor
Okay, that's
Siemian.
what I needed.
I was gonna say one of us. I don't know.
One of us. Hey, listen, man. I know the Jets got a good defense. I know they could probably cause two of them problems. They really could because they got a good secondary. And they got a good front. Like I said, they got a good defense. So when you get Tua pressure, you cause problems for Tua. But the problem is the Jets won't be able to move the ball. They just won't because the Dolphins also get to the quarterback. And that's not a good offensive line the Jets have. Jalen Ramsey is back. I think he got 2 interceptions so far since being back. So he's already making a big impact. The Jets are going to lose this game only because they're not going to be able to score the ball. I think the Jets probably score 10 or less if they get to 10. So I'm picking the Dolphins. And who playing at home?
The Jets.
Jets
Oh,
at
the Jets
home.
playing at home. Okay, cool. It's in New York. That favors them a little bit because it's gonna be cold on Friday. Believe that. But I'm going with the Dolphins.
Dave.
I'm going with the Dolphins too.
Oh, my bad, J-Mo. J-Mo like, hold up, cuz it's 3 picks.
I'm going with the I'm going with the Dolphins. Like Joe said, their defense has improved since Jalen Ramsey has been there.
Mm-hmm.
You got him and Xavier Howard out there. You still got Jalen Phillips. Oh, come on.
Hold up.
Come on, Teddy.
Go ahead, Dave.
Why the last hashtag though? Shout out to Teddy again. $9.99 super chat. Are y'all battling right now with super chats? That's what it seems like. Y'all got jokes. We got rings. LMAO. I'm not saying what that exactly means while we're on the show. Hashtag refuse to lose. Hashtag humbly. Hashtag do your job. Hashtag start spreading the news. Hashtag fight on. Hashtag Cameron crazies. Hashtag Dave, it's your turn.
Gifts. More gifts.
Appreciate you, Teddy. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Man.
But yeah, I got the Dolphins winning this game. I mean, their quarterback is Trevor Siemian. Zach Wilson is now QB3.
Yeah, he's not even the backup.
He's not even the backup. He's
Dang.
the backup to the backup. For one, and they won't feature Brees Hall at all. They won't allow him to run the ball.
Dalvin Cook still on that team?
Yeah. And then I don't know, man. I don't. This Jets offense has so much potential to be good, but the offensive line is trash. The offensive coordinator, whoever's calling the offensive plays, is not running the ball. Nathaniel Hackett is not running the ball. I mean, I guess I guess he thinks that Aaron Rodgers is out there, so maybe that's why he's not running it because he expects someone to be throwing the ball a lot. But yeah, unless Aaron Rodgers comes out of nowhere and comes out in that tunnel and is playing, Jets are not winning this game.
We ain't making tuna fish, man. The Jets is done, man. They done. The fact that they even bench Zach Wilson, and Carl, I'm glad you said that because I was like, that's their franchise guy. They benched him, made him the third quarterback. Trevor Siemian is about to go out there and try to get a turkey leg, but it's not happening because we just seen what Jalen Ramsey is capable of doing. 3 picks. He came back and said, hey, I seen what happened when we played the Eagles. People keep saying we can't beat a winning record team. Jets ain't got a winning record, so we're going to go out there and beat them. We're going to go to New York. we're gonna go up there. It's a little cold up here, so we're gonna go up there. We're gonna play some good football. And we're gonna fly back down to Miami and be with our families because this game gonna be over by halftime. Sorry, Jets. I feel bad for your defense because the fact that your coach and offensive coordinators don't even want to keep you off the field by attempting to run the ball, that would save your quarterback if you can get the run game together. They knew the offensive line was bad. We seen it in Hard Knocks. I think Aaron Rodgers knew he was going to get hurt at some point in the season because he was cussing them out in Hard Knocks. He's like, you can't block. They're not even touching us and y'all not blocking. Like, it's a walkthrough and y'all still not blocking. Like, how you don't block on a walkthrough?
It sucks.
So, like, and then when Breece Hall touches the ball, 9 times out of 10, it's a good play. So, and then if he gets tired, you could just put Dalvin Cook in there. I don't know. I really don't know. And then never mind, the Dolphins is on the end season Hard Knocks too, because I was gonna say it's the Hard Knock curse, but they can probably flip that. So I got the Dolphins winning this one. This was very easy.
So I do want to say this: the whole Breece Hall thing. He's running the ball like 10, 15 times a game, but don't forget he's splitting carries with Dalvin Cook. But he's not really being effective running the ball. Against the Bills, averaging 2.3 yards per carry, Raiders 2.2, Chargers 3.1, Giants 1.4, Eagles 3.3.
Those some good fronts though.
Yeah, he hasn't really run effectively. But I want to say this though. Robert Saleh, what took you so long to bench Zach Wilson? I mean, you kept telling this dude, he's that guy, but nothing's changed. And you finally wait until what? Week 11, right? Week 12? Week 12? To bench him? I mean, bro, you should have been there that. What you waiting for? Trade in our corner. Everybody kept telling you to sign these quarterbacks. Nah, we're gonna stick with that guy. And your defense told you last year when Chicago Bears came into town and y'all had Mike White playing quarterback, man, they thought they had Aaron Rodgers. They thought Mike White was Aaron Rodgers. That's how bad Zach Wilson was. So this is on him. This is on Robert Saleh right here. He should have been benched with Zach Wilson.
I think if you watch some of his press conferences when they asked him those questions, it looked like he wanted to say that he would bench him, but he was not allowed to. I think that's coming. I'm not giving him a pass, but I feel like the front office wants Zach Wilson to play, and it took the front office to be like, "All right, you can do it."
I don't know. I mean, you might be right though.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: I'd have been at the front door like.
Let me tell you something.
Like, please.
I think that's the. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm not saying this is exactly what happened, but that's just my guess, just from what I saw. I think that might be possible.
Coming from a guy who football team is all about politics at times, I can see it because there's no way Michael Gallup should have been in a few of those games. But they're like, hey, we paid him, so he got to go out there. He's our franchise guy, so he has to stay out there. Like, no, I want to win. I'm sorry, but. Another thing that's going to help us win is these commercial breaks because we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to reset, and we got a few more games to talk about just after that. So coming right off the break, we're going to talk about the Green Bay Packers at the Lions. Then we got the 49ers at the Seahawks. And, of course, the matchup you've all been waiting for, the Washington Commanders. They go down to Dallas for Thanksgiving, man. Is RG3 coming back? We don't know. I mean, you never know. He keep vouching for jobs.
Please don't.
So we'll tell you what
the Commanders don't do that.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving. D Hall might come back too, man. Dez Bryant, it might just be a reunion. But we'll let you know how we feel right after this commercial break. Go ahead, Dave. What you gotta say right quick?
I was like, well, Dion gonna get cooked. That's the case. If he come back, he gonna get cooked. D'Angelo, yeah, don't have him come back.
I see you, Joe. Commercial break. Here we go.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri. This is Ed Han.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, they never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running. Toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I felt it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Hey, I had to say something, man. I had to say something. I mean, welcome back. First of all, I'm addressing the comments. It's not really a troll, man. When I seen my wide receiver get slapped and then didn't do too much, you know. D Hall, y'all owned us that Thanksgiving game. Y'all did y'all thing. Alf Morris, you know. Remember that day, Joe? It was a good day for you all.
Well, you know, the RG's not here no more, so it's a new quarterback in town. But the town, real quick, the Wizards. NBA executives on NBA exec on Washington Wizards and Jordan Poole, they said they're stuck with him. That was what they were.
Wait.
I want to go home.
Well, at this rate, man, you know, the only way you can go from here is up, right? Like, I don't know. We got put out the tournament, us, the Pistons. And the tournament is entertaining. Like, they're actually playing games. Like last night I watched the Cavs and them going to overtime. And it was like, look, man, they actually out here battling. Meanwhile, Jordan Poole finally hit for 30. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about a franchise that's learning to turn it around right now.
True for real.
Man, why you do that, Joe? That was a good swing back, man. That was a good swing back, man. But look, like I said, franchises that's turning around and franchises that are swinging back. The Detroit Lions last year coming off of you know, what some would say was a promising season. It was like, hey, we have something going here. And now they go into the draft and they get their second running back. I really wish they would have got Jalen Carter. This defense with Jalen Carter would have been nice. But Jahmyr Gibbs is scoring touchdowns now. Yeah, Montgomery's finding his footing after coming back off the injury. And if you don't know what team we're talking about, we're talking about another division rival turkey bowl. We have Green Bay at the Lions. Give y'all a quick rundown right quick. The Lions are playing in their 84th Thanksgiving game.
What's the record?
The Detroit Lions, they 8-2 this season. So that's their best record since 1962. Y'all know what's going on back in 1962. All right. The Lions played every Thanksgiving game, and they have a record of 37-44. And 2. They tied. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we got to go out there and say who we got winning. And because I got the Lions winning this division, and I like the way they've actually been balling this year, outside of that one Ravens game, they've actually been showing some promise. Their quarterback's been stepping up. All of the receivers have been playing good. I know I got to go up against Amon St. Brown in fantasy, but Packers not going to stand a chance at all. I got the Lions winning this one. They bounced back last week after almost getting beat by Justin Fields and the Bears, but they found a way to win. So that shows you their defense is locked in. And talk about a coach on the sideline that gives you nothing but emotion. Lions coach is doing that. So I got the Lions winning this one. Joe?
Okay. So the Packers, all right, I'm going to Lions too. So in order the Packers to beat the Lions, Jordan Love is going to beat these guys. He just is. The Lions are fifth against the run. All right. Aaron Jones is not playing. The Lions held the Packers to a season low 27 rushing yards the last time they played. All right, and that was in Green Bay. All right, so but they had over 100-yard rushings, 100-yard rushing the last 4 out of 5 games. So they've been doing better. But Aaron Jones is not there, so that's going to be different. Now, Jordan Love is disappointing me, man, right now. Now he's his first year starting, but listen to this, y'all. 59% completion percentage, 83.8 quarterback rating. That's his numbers. He only thrown for 60% or more in a game 4 out of 10 times. So 6 games out of 10, he's thrown less than 60%. That's terrible. Do y'all know Sam Howell hasn't thrown under 60% all year?
Stop the cap.
No, it's real facts. Start the facts. So
I gotta timestamp that. That's good. I like that.
So look, he has a fourth worst QB percentage with quarterbacks with 100 attempts minimum. The only QBs he's better than is Will Levis, Zach Wilson, and I'm sorry, Carr, Matthew Stafford. I had to throw that out there. I just want Carr to hear that. All right. So, but the Lions, though, right? The Lions, you would think that, they got a great pass rush. No, they don't. They don't have a great pass rush. The total numbers look pretty okay, but let's look at this, y'all. Week 3, they had 7 sacks against Atlanta. Week 4, they had 5 sacks against Green Bay. Week 8, they had 6 against the Raiders. The other weeks against Kansas City, 0. Seahawks, 1. Panthers, 1. Buccaneers, 1. Ravens, 0. Chargers, 0. So that pass rush, Jalen Carter, man, like you said, they could use him right now. So, but at the center of that, though, I'm going to pick the Lions because they just a better team. Their offensive line is vicious. They have the 6th best offense in the league right now, so they could put up points. The Packers, man, they're banged up. Jordan Love, it hasn't shown me that he could be able to beat this team with his arm. I don't think he could. So I'm going to roll with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going for the same reason because Jordan Love has shown me what I thought he was anyway. I didn't think he was that good. And that was from what I think me and Carl had said that before, that we don't think that Jordan Love is really what everyone thinks he's going to be. I felt like he was going to struggle this year, and that's pretty much what's been going on.
Carl thought Sam Howell was bad too, but go ahead.
I
said Carl thought Sam Howell was bad too, but go ahead.
Bruh. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. But Jair Alexander is one of the best cornerbacks in the league, so I think he'll be able to make it difficult for Amon-Ra St. Brown. But are the Packers going to be able to score? That's the thing. Are they going to be able to do what they need to do offensively? Because not only is Aaron Jones out, A.J. Dillon is questionable right now. So we don't know if he's going to be able to play on Sunday.
Wait, I just traded for him. Hold on now. I got to talk to my scouting department, man. I got to talk to the scouting department.
I literally just found out just a couple seconds ago that he
was Aaron Jones too. I gave my Aaron Jones. I literally just gave my Aaron Jones.
Packers running backs, man, they not doing too good.
They
need Dalvin Cook.
Man, and so whoever the third running back is, I'm not sure if there was, whoever the third running back is, I guess somebody can go pick him up. I mean, but then again, like you just said, it's your best bet to stay away from any Packers running back going against this Lions defense, because last time they only had 27 rushing yards total as a team. So
Patrick Taylor, nah,
stay away from. And then Jordan Love, I mean, he still has Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs, but is he going to be consistent? Is he going to throw the ball at a timely fashion? Is he going to put the ball in harm's way? Who knows?
They did last week.
So he has to step up. In order for them to win, they have to throw the ball and throw the ball effectively. And even though even though the Lions defense is not one of the best in the league, I feel like this Packers offense, which allowed what you say 6 sacks last time they played them,
5.
5. Who's to say they can have 5 sacks again?
Mm.
So I'm picking the Lions as well. A clean sweep. I don't think the Packers are going to be able to score enough or have enough good offense to win this game.
All I'm gonna say is Jordan Love gonna be like, Romeo, where far art thou, Romeo? He's gonna be throwing the ball up. That's all he got, man. That's insane. Well, let's go to the next game, man. Because
You went already, Tom?
yeah, I said the Lions. I started it off.
Oh, you did. I do want to real quick before we move
Sure.
on. Jordan Love, he has been using his legs this year, so hopefully he can use his leg because, like I said, that pass rush is a little iffy with the Lions. So he got sacked 5 times, which is bad, but I think he's going to use his legs a lot more tomorrow. So you got some parlays, put it on Jordan Love's over on his rushing yards.
When you bought a Peloton? The only way using his legs, yo. I'm sorry. He ain't going nowhere fast. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Look, Detroit turned up right now. They got 2B. They got the Lions. I can't say too much about the rest of the sports team. The Tigers ain't good. The Pistons ain't good. But hey, still gonna be entertaining on Thanksgiving because we're gonna go right into another Turkey Bowl game. It's your turn, Dave. It's your turn. We got the 49ers at the Seahawks. I mean, coming off of what Geno Smith just showed us, man, he might not be playing. I mean, he a little banged up. You know, the Rams stole one from him. They found a way. Can y'all replicate that? Who you got winning?
Replicate what? The Rams?
Yes, you get the win.
No, we could do better than the Rams.
There we go.
I'm not basing any game that the Rams play against the Seahawks of us. We're a totally different team. Now the Seahawks do have a good defense. I will give them that. They do have a good defense. But they're missing some players in this game. And one of their players also might not be playing, and that's Kenneth Walker is out, so he's not playing. Geno Smith did get injured, but he will be playing Thursday night. But you know how ferocious this defensive line is, so I expect us to be able to get to him as much as possible. I'm predicting at minimum 3 sacks in this game, 3 to 4 sacks in this game. I feel like Purdy will have I don't think he'll have a perfect game like he did on Sunday. This defense is a lot better than the Bucs defense, so I'm not predicting a perfect game, but Purdy has beaten this team already, especially when it mattered. And his team is really no different from how it was last year. Geno was actually not playing as good as he did last year. So that's the only difference. And like I said, Kenneth Walker's not playing. Tyler Lockett may not play in this game. He's questionable as well. And even though we do have Talanoa Hufanga out for the rest of the season, who was injured on Sunday after he got mixed up on the field, I still believe that our defense is going to be dominant, and that's going to lead us to this win. We all know what the offense is going to be able to do as long as the defense plays well, because with CMC, BA, Debo, Trent Williams out there, Kittle, I think we'll be fine. We just have to make sure that we make sure Purdy's protected, and we get as much pressure on Geno Smith as possible. So we win this game.
All right,
and we were 3-0 against them last year, by the way.
Well, y'all about to be 1-0. Y'all played them already, right?
No, this is our first time.
First time? Okay, yeah, y'all about to win that one. Debo back, right?
Yeah, everybody's back.
C-Mac back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be like Master P and No Limit video. P there, C there, Mama there, Silk there. Tyler Lockett ain't there. Geno ain't there. I got y'all winning this game. I'm not agreeing with you about saying Purdy not gonna have a better week. Purdy gonna have another better week. One, because y'all gonna establish the run, and once the run gets there, then Kittle gonna start eating, then Debo gonna start eating, and Ayuk is there. I mean, Witherspoon can only check with one person at a time. Not disrespecting the other cornerbacks or the safeties out there, but to me, I just think the 49ers are on a mission, and they know who they have next week. So they are coming out there to get this game over with so they can go back and show the Eagles what they missed out on. So I'm going with the 49ers. I want y'all to lose, though, but I'm going with the 49ers.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And Jamal Adams is also back in this game as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
They walked him off the field last time they said that.
Yeah, no.
He came out there and the NFL was like, nah, what you doing? You gotta come with us.
So Gino's not having a bad year. He is not playing like you said that he good last year. But I'm going to 49ers. The Seahawks defense is okay. I know they got players over there, but their defense overall ain't that great. I think it's going to be a McCaffrey game though. I think McCaffrey's going to be doing well good. I think we'll have a good game this year. Over, I would say like a probably 80 to 100 yard rushing, and then y'all can get an early lead, and then so you know playoffs gonna be wide open, and then Debo gonna be. Big play, Debo, big play, Ayuk. I got y'all winning this game by at least 2 possessions. I don't think it's going to be a close game. And I think Gino's going to struggle. Because he's still playing with an injury. So I'm going to 49ers easily.
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle too. I know for sure that with this lineup that we have now, we don't have to rush 5. Yeah, we don't have to rush 5 that we've been doing before. We can just do rush 4. And then I guess we can mix in Fred Warner in there. Fred Warner had a dominant game last week, had a forced fumble and 2 forced fumbles actually. And Fred Warner's just been balling, man. If he had more stats, I would say he should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. But he don't have the stats to back it up.
Man, y'all sound like a law firm over there. You got Chase, Bosa, Williams, Warner, and Co. Like, I don't know, man. We can add Hargrave in there too. Hargrave sound like a lawyer last name too, man. I don't know.
Greenlaw.
Yeah, look at that, man. Hey, Gino, I don't know, man. You might want to sit out this game. It's a short week too. Yeah.
They already said he's playing. Pete Carroll said it earlier today that Geno Smith will be playing.
All right. Well, I mean, we've seen stranger things happen, man. I don't watch it on Netflix, but
it's in Seattle, so Seattle will always have a chance as long as they're in Seattle. But I got us win this game.
Yeah, I don't see them winning this one. Something strange really has to happen to me. And Jerry, you're right. That's when I took this. You know, that's where I was at after we beat Tom Brady. So I mean, okay. we gotta talk about it.
Sorry, right?
Oh no, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We got it. It's Thursday. You know, Cowboys have a dominant record at home. They're going up against the Washington Commanders, you know, who's still trying to find their footing. You know, new ownership, new offensive coordinator, second-year quarterback, new defense. We gotta figure out who's gonna win this game. I don't know, man. Should we do it like members only? Do we? You know, the losers go first. We let the losers go first.
Losers go first. We ain't losing. All right, we losing the record.
I lost last week. That's all I'm saying. That's what I mean by losers go first.
True. Yeah. I go first. So look, I got a feeling Sam Howell gonna have a good game. All right. Whenever Sam Howell plays bad, or the team, I should say, plays bad, or Sam Howell, whenever he doesn't have a great game, he bounced back with a good game. Every time this year so far. Against the Cardinals, he didn't have a really good game. Remember, he fumbled that caused a touchdown. He threw a bad interception, and the defense held us down the full quarter. What did he do after that against the Broncos? All right, against the Broncos, he had 299 yards, 2 TDs, 69% completion percentage, 0 turnovers. Against Buffalo, his worst game, 5 turnovers, right? 4 interceptions like that. He was terrible. What did he do after that? Play Philly, 290 yards, only had 1 TD, 0 turnovers, 70% completion percentage. Against the Bears, we lost 40-20. What did he do after that? Against the Falcons, 3 TDs, 0 interceptions. And then against the Giants the first time, got mollywopped. That was the second worst game of the year. What did he do after that? Against Philly once again, 397 yards, 4 TDs, 75% completion percentage. We had 6 turnovers against the Giants. 6. So I'm expecting a big game from the offense. So Eric Bieniemy hasn't allowed back-to-back bad offensive performances. He hasn't allowed that this season so far. But the defense, you got to play the other side of the ball, right? The defense is trash. The problem is the defense. They're the 4th worst in yards allowed, 3rd worst in passing yards allowed, dead last in points allowed. I looked this up. I manually looked up all the quarterbacks he played so far. Russell Wilson had his best game against us. Jalen Hurts, his 2 best games this year against the Commanders. Tyrod Taylor, best game against us. DeVito, his best game was against us. Gino, he looked terrible against us. But do y'all know that's the most passing yards and TDs he had all year? Against us in Justin Fields. We all know what happened in that game. I mean, LeBron tweeted someone, look at this duo.
Yeah, some more.
But this is a perfect setup. It's a perfect setup.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
David,
it.
I don't know if you knew this, David. All right. I don't know if you knew this. Where is that? Oh, did I delete it? Okay, where? Don't tell me I deleted it. Oh my goodness.
Magic Johnson, man.
What's going on? I definitely. Oh, here we go. I got it right here. David, do you know this, David? This season, right now, the Cowboys are on the spread. I know it's more than 10 points, right? 10 or more points. What is it?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's 10 plus. All right. Listen to this, David. Home teams this year with a 10 plus points advantage, right? Spread advantage, right? Their record is 13-0. Undefeated. All right. So this is a perfect game for the Cowboys to slip up.
12.5-point favorite.
12.5. Perfect game. They're playing at home, national televised. Everybody, I listen to the media. Everybody expects us to get killed. Like, Dak gonna have a field day against us. Sam Howell gets sacked a million times. You know, we're gonna have a bunch of turnovers. Everybody's expecting that to happen. So whenever the expectations are all the way up for the Cowboys on the national spotlight, something bad always happens.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And it's against a team who can also score. That's what everybody in the national media is sleeping on. Like, we got a terrible offense. Like, we can actually. Did they see us play Philly twice? The team that they declared the best team in the league. Like I said, and this is after a loss from us, a bad loss, and after a great win by the Cowboys. So this is my last time though this year, y'all. My last time. This is my last opportunity. I'm rolling with the Commanders. It's my last time though. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. Here we go. Put all my chips to the table. All right. So what you gonna do, Tomo?
I want the chips with the dip. So, Joe, one thing I will say is, where's this echo coming?
That was a
me? Is it me? 222. All right, there's a weird. Can y'all hear the echo? I'm having a time moment.
I can't hear no echo.
You can't?
I get crickets now.
I can hear
that. Oh, you can? All right, I'm good now. All right, there we go.
You're in a top moment.
Technical difficulties. But, Joe, I can leave it up to you to come out here and say all the stats. Like, I knew it. I knew you was going to go back and look at all the games where y'all lost or where y'all won. And then you said something about y'all being dead last in points. I'm glad you looked it up.
Keegan Murray is not playing tonight.
Yeah, he's hurt, and Duarte.
Okay, see, make sure y'all check y'all clocks because this definitely came out before ESPN told y'all.
Duarte's playing.
Oh, he is? There it is.
Uh-oh. So you named all the quarterbacks that y'all played, right? But do you know how many points y'all giving up to opponents? 143.
27 and a half per game.
So 37 to the Bills, right? You remember that. 34 to the Eagles once. You gave up 40 to Justin Fields. That was Monday night too. That was Monday. I thought that was a Thursday night.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I see you going with this. Go ahead.
I thought that was a Thursday night. Okay. And then you got the Eagles again when you gave up 38. So 2 of those was division opponents, and one of them where I think it was just Freaky Friday because Sam Howell turned into Josh Allen with all the turnovers in the game. Like I just didn't understand what's going on there. But also think about this: the Cowboys have only allowed 50 points at home total all season. Jets had 10. Pats had 3. The Rams got 20. And you know that came with a little hiccup here and there. And then the Giants, y'all seen what happened the last time we played the Giants. They got 17, but that was all after the starters were sitting. So what I'm here to tell you is, unless y'all plan on doing what y'all did to the Eagles last year and running the ball 55 times, you're getting smoked. Right? It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's just something about the Cowboys when they play at home. They have literally outscored opponents 160-50 at home this season. So it's just something about when they at home, they get on them sleep number mattresses and they wake up and they go out there and they just play football. One, we can get to the quarterback. Your man got 51 sacks so far. He's on pace to tie David Carr, and he had 77 sacks in the season. Two, we averaging like 33. We get into the quarterback like 33 times this year. So all I'm gonna say is, look, protect Sam Howell and run the ball. Y'all might can scare us, but I don't think it's happening. If this was in DC, I might not have this much confidence. But the fact that it's in Dallas and we can't beat teams that got winning records, but you know what we do with teams against winning records. Joe, you wasn't on here, but Decoria said it. When we see a team that we think is bad, we turn up the notch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, real quick, Dave, before you go. Sam Howell looks much better than that guy you mentioned at this time of his career. I just want to put that out there. Because y'all trying to look trash when he first came in the league. Go ahead, continue, Dave.
That's a fact. I'm gonna put this question back up here. Tomo, I hope you are seeing this because this is exactly my point going to this game. Cowboys beat up on bad teams.
I trust that.
I don't know many people that think the Commanders are a good team. The Cowboys should win this game in a blowout fashion.
Yeah.
However, I think it's going to be a lot closer than most people think it's going to be, just because of this rivalry.
Right.
Because of this rivalry.
They
Now,
always right.
I still believe that the Cowboys come out and win this game.
Dang, Dave.
It's going to be.
He always right with his prediction, but he always right where the highs want to go, though.
I think this Commanders defense is terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what happened from last year to this year, what changed. I don't know what happened, but it's just not good. This defense finished top 5 last year. Top 5, top 10 last year. This defense was top 5. It's only 2 people that's gone from this defense, and one is with Chicago and one is in San Francisco. But you still have Payne and Allen.
They do got Payne.
Even with that, Forbes, who looked promising the first 2 weeks of the season,
He's gonna be good.
Has not lived up to that. He did play well a couple times after that, but remember he did get benched in the game. I'm not sure. Is Cam Curl is he playing or is he hurt?
He playing.
So Curl, there was a Commander fan who came on the show and said that the Commanders had the best defensive backs in the NFL.
You sure about that?
That clearly isn't the case.
It's not.
So
He lied.
I'm expecting it to be an offensive battle in this game. Because Sam Howell, like Joe said, does play well after a bad game. That's just what he does. He leads the league in passing yards right now. Like, this is a second-year guy, technically first year because he only played 1 game last year.
And that's the game
he turned up in. It was against the Cowboys.
So I gave him that game, Dave.
I don't want to hear that.
He gave him a pick 6. He gave him 7 points.
He did, but your offense played.
They did.
So I expect this game to be close, but I still believe that the Cowboys are going to figure out a way to win this game. Simply because they have the better defense of the two. Their defense is going to make chances. Deron Bland, who not too many people are talking about right now, has what, 4 or was it 6? 4
pick sixes.
pick sixes this season. This season, he can break the record.
He could.
So, and then that's with not having their best DB there. I mean, he's been gone almost all year, but you still got. I mean, D-Law, he'll make an appearance every now and then. You still got the Lion out there and Micah. I just think because of the defenses, I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Now, if the defenses were even, I would give the Commanders a better chance. But I just don't trust the Commanders' defense. I don't trust it. There's nothing that they've shown me this year to be able to trust it. So
Yeah,
I'm going to go with what I've known. And the Cowboys pretty much don't lose against bad teams unless it's the Cardinals. So
they basically this is what you're saying.
yeah,
Right.
Thanksgiving cooking.
look, I want to say this. All right, I know we gotta go, but look, the teams you name, right? Can you name them again? I don't care about the record, but can you name the teams again?
Which ones? The ones that you
The
all
one y'all beat at home.
Jets,
Zach Wilson,
Pats,
Mac Jones,
Rams,
the guy who's in the bottom toe in the totem pole of the completion percentage,
and we beat DeVito. So you talking about quarterbacks?
and Daniel Jones, right?
You talking about quarterbacks?
Y'all ain't played Sam Howell yet. That's all I gotta say.
You talking
So
quarterbacks?
that we allow 50 points. That don't roll with us. That's all I gotta tell you. That don't roll with us. So
You talking
it's good,
quarterbacks?
man. Thursday coming in sooner. Now I'm hype now.
Quarterbacks.
I think it's going to be like the Eagles and Commanders game. That's what
Honestly,
I see. That's what I
it's
see.
it's either that way
If it is, it's not.
or it's
it'll work
over
out.
at halftime.
It's
It don't
either
work.
that or is it going to be a straight blowout?
If it's a shootout, it don't work the Cowboys' way.
Oh,
Because the Eagles are more poised than the Cowboys. Cowboys
make
being
me turn into
poised, I
AJ.
don't know. He was poised to Chargers. I'll give you that.
I mean, we had to be. We was, that was Kellen Moore. They was making something happen. Like I said, if y'all had Chase and Sweat, somebody coming off the edge, with Payne and Allen, we gonna have them fighting again on the sideline, Joe. That's all I'm saying. Magic Johnson coming out with the tweets like, "Hey, Kev, don't talk to me, man. You the worst teacher ever, man. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Worst teacher ever, man. I feel like I'm back in Central, man."
I get these last words. No, it's 6:40. Sacramento Pelicans. A lot of the fans yapping all week. I mean, the last 2 days, I was on Twitter. I was like, dang. I typed in hashtag Pelicans. Them fans was going crazy on the Kings, calling us fraud, the fraud beam. Like, dang, regular season. God dang. But yeah, take care, baby. Just beat the Pelicans tonight. Hashtag swipe with MVP season. Commanders, man. Come on. This is my last. If it's an L tomorrow, season is definitely over. It ain't over yet, but it's got to be a W. We got the Dolphins next week. Woo. All right, so that's all right.
Yeah.
So let's go. Make my Thanksgiving even better. I'm gonna have a good one regardless, but make it better. And shout out to the whole network. It was a successful day so far. A lot of shows, like Dave said, FFC aired this morning, RBO, BWT, CTC might air today or maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow morning. And then Doghouse right after this at 9 o'clock. And I'm gonna throw out an episode after the Kings game tonight. All right. So appreciate everybody on the network. Appreciate the R2L family. Hashtag swipe with MVP season. Like the band.
For me,
and I appreciate you too also. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Hey, man.
Appreciate
It's
you
understood.
too,
Don't got to
sir.
be explained. We appreciate you as well.
there you go.
Understood ain't gotta be explained. Go ahead.
I gotta call somebody out
Oh,
on my team. Well, I won't say a call out. It's more like a call up. Bam Adebayo is not playing tonight. So this message is for Jimmy Buckets. We are playing the Cavaliers. Max Strus is on the other side of the team. I need you to go crazy tonight. I need you to be Jimmy that put up 32 a couple games ago when I put you and I made you a dog in the doghouse. So, Jimmy, play your game tonight. Don't go in there trying to be hero and shoot a ridiculous three that you know you ain't really capable of making for real.
50%. 50% from 3 day.
Hey, he is. Hey, he cooking from three.
He letting people know. He gotta make a three and be like this.
But
And
still,
Donovan not playing too, so
yeah, we got a chance to win this game. I believe we lead our group in the in-season tournament. So get a dub. Go get a dub, Miami. San Fran, let's go cook some birds on Thanksgiving. You know, like I said, I'm vegan, but I don't eat birds. But I'm sure y'all do. So make sure you don't eat before the game because there's gonna be plenty of feasting during the game. So do what you need to do, dominate the Seahawks, and go beat them boys. And Duke, keep playing your game, man. Keep playing your game. I ain't got nothing to say about the Hurricanes. I'm waiting for, you know, we got Boston College this last game. Let's win that game, hopefully, and then take care of business in the bowl game. Let's get it. Tune into the Doghouse, 9 p.m. Cowboys fans, make sure you tune in because I got something for y'all too.
Ooh.
Oh, we gonna be there. We gonna be there. Y'all put Jerry in the Doghouse, man. You know, we appreciate it. That's one thing I will say about the shows on the network, man. If you ask, you will receive, man. On all of them. If you got a topic you want to bring up, they'll talk about it. If you got somebody you want to put in the Doghouse, they'll put them in the Doghouse. But my message is more so for, hey, Jordan Poole. See, it wasn't even for Jordan Poole at first, and then Joe just had to lay that out there. Something we stuck with him. Yeah, we stuck with him because ain't nobody gonna take him. He playing this bad.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like the Bradley Beal trade all over again. You can give you second rounders for him when technically he's better than that, and we know he's better than that. And stop inviting girls to the game if you're not gonna get 50. Normally you get 50. What's wrong? What's going on? That's all we saying. Find your three, find your swag. Because I know you're not probably used to being a starter in this league, but you got to find your swag. And this is the moment to do it. Because right around Christmas time, that's when teams really going to start ramping up. And they trying to make they either like, we going to trade for somebody or you trying to make the playoffs. But that's neither here nor there because the Wizards are somewhat entertaining. Cowboys, for the last 2 weeks, you've been living up to the mantra or the narrative. It's not even a narrative now. You're clearly doing that. If a team is bad and they shouldn't be on the field with you, you've been doing your thing. You went to Carolina. They got a little iffy because the secondary started playing tight. But this team here can run the football. Stop the run. Make Sam Howell throw for 500 yards and 6 interceptions, and we can go home.
Let's get it. All right, y'all.
And I'm gonna say what Jerry's comment says. We have a soccer chat now. If you are interested in soccer, become a member so you can be in the soccer chat. I am still the what you call Woj Schefter. I'm doing that in soccer now as well. So trust me, I am versatile in all sports. So if you are interested in it, become a member today so you can get in the soccer chat.
Oh, one more thing. I got one more thing. Because Joe, you didn't bring this up. But hey, Commanders fans, actually Dallas. Commanders fans want to get rid of Ron Rivera. So if we go out there and smoke them, we can actually give them a Christmas present. You know, the gift that keeps on giving. We can win, and then they can fire their coach, and then everybody will be happy. That's all I'm saying. And to my professor, you're done, son.
He ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay right to the year. I already know that, but that's what we have for y'all today. Enjoy y'all Thanksgiving tomorrow. Got a lot of football to watch and a lot to talk about when we get back. So that's all we have for y'all today. We'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all the next episode.